Hey guys, we have come to Madrid, the capital of Spain. We're here at the Airbnb we're staying at. It's close to Plaza de Castilla in the northern part of the city. Let me show it to you real quick. It's pretty spacious, not too bad. I think this place was something around like $72 a night. It's more than we're paying, or that we have paid for other places in Spain, but it makes sense being in the capital. But yeah, it's got a lot of room. One thing that's kind of been constant with a few of our places here in Spain is that they're at street level on the bottom of these buildings. I don't know if that's just by chance that we've had several like this, or if that's like kind of a thing here in Spain, but let me show you real quick. So we enter right out into the street, like at the bottom of these buildings. So yeah, interesting. The only thing about that is we don't get too much natural light in, because if you open up the window, people are looking right in. And even if you don't, there's not too much light anyway. But yeah, not too bad of a place. So the way we've been getting around from our Airbnb is by metro. We bought one of the multi-trip cards and we chose the 10 trip option and added that twice, so it's 20 total trips. And with that, we can share the card. From what we read, it seems like a better deal than the tourist card, which has to be per person, so we'd have to buy 2 of them. Yeah, I don't know, it's worked out pretty well for us, and we found the metro to be overall really easy to use. So once you're down into the metro, you just look for these signs. You want to find the line that you want to take and then the end point, which is the direction it's going. And once you're down there, it's just going to be that train. So yeah, the next train that comes is yours once you follow the signs to get down to the right platform. Okay, we're coming out of the Gran Via metro station into the center of the city. Here it is. It looks really beautiful so far. We're excited to start walking around and exploring it. Our first stop today is Banco de España. We're both big fans of the show Money Heist or La Casa de Papel, so we had to come see this, and it's actually one of the main reasons we wanted to visit Madrid.
Yeah, it's really cool. We really like the show, and it feels really incredible to just be in the place knowing that they filmed here. And yeah, it doesn't look completely the same like it is in the show, so they were probably using different parts of Madrid to film, but it's still really cool.
Yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can find El Profesor.
Yeah.
If you look inside some of these windows here, it honestly does kind of remind us of some of the scenes from the show. You can't see much, obviously, but just looking down inside, there's some similarities. We're now entering El Retiro, a big park here in the center of the city, just down the street from Banco de España.
Yeah, it looks really beautiful, even like just from entering, and it seems like there's a lot of people actually coming and spending their time just sitting and resting in this area. And today is really nice weather. It's still cold, but it's sunny, so it feels much nicer to be in the park.
Yeah, much colder here than it was when we were on the coast, that's for sure, as you can see by our jackets, but at least today's sunny. We have had some rain mixed in, so we're glad to have some sun now.
Yeah.
We came up to this really pretty pond here with a lot of people renting boats and paddling on it. It's nice.
It's really peaceful to just be here.
This is Palacio de Cristal, probably one of the most beautiful parts of this park we've seen so far, with this fountain in front of it, all the trees around. It looks really, really beautiful. And the light coming through the glass looks really cool too.
Yeah, it's really nice. This pond and all the fall colors makes it even more beautiful. And apparently they have a lot of different art exhibitions inside. So it's probably really beautiful even inside. We're not sure that we can actually enter or see it, but it's really beautiful to see it from the outside.
This park is actually really big. It just keeps going and going. I don't think we're going to be able to see the whole thing, but we're glad we did come over here and see a little bit of it. It's very pretty.
We're coming into the Puerta del Sol. That's the main plaza here in Madrid, and it seems like there's always a lot of people since it's one of the main points that you can orientate yourself and get to every point, like passing through this plaza. Seems really nice, and there's also a metro station down there. It's pretty big, and it seems like there's always something going on here.
This square really feels like it's exactly in the center of the city. So many of Madrid's main streets come and end into this square. So when you're walking around the middle of the city here exploring, it's the place you always end up coming back through. Because of that, Puerta del Sol is a really busy square, always really full of people. This is Plaza Mayor, the most recognizable place in Madrid, and in my opinion, the most beautiful. These buildings are so pretty, especially this one behind me here with all the artwork on it. It really is just amazing to see. And there's so many nice places to sit here as well. Cafes are lining the whole thing. It just feels like a really nice place to be, and it's always so full of people, full of life. We really enjoy coming through here. Right outside of Plaza Mayor is Mercado de San Miguel. We're gonna take a walk through there and see what it's like. Mercado de San Miguel is a really cool place just to walk around. There's so many different kinds of food here. A lot of options to try, including a lot of things I've never seen before. Like I believe these over here are octopus, for example. Pretty cool. I don't know if we're gonna get anything here, but it's still really interesting to walk around and see it all. Definitely a place to come when you're here in the center of Madrid. Alright guys, we're just heading back down into the metro to go back to our Airbnb. So that's it for today. We'll see you guys back here in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Hey guys, we are starting off our day today with Menu del Dia. We found an Italian place that had what looks like a pretty good deal, 12 euros for Menu del Dia. It comes with 2 courses and a drink and dessert. So here's my first course here, vegetable soup, and the drink is Coke. And Nina's just ordering pizza, not Menu del Dia. The second course has arrived, it's a pasta, and there's Nina's pizza. And now on to the best course, dessert. How is it?
It's so good.
We just finished our lunch and everything was really good. The total for all that was 27 euros, including a coffee I got at the end too.
Yeah, it's pretty good deal, and the place is really nice. Their pizza was amazing. It's actual Italian place. It's called Trattoria alla Forchetta in Madrid. And yeah, we're really satisfied. It was a good deal.
Yeah, that place is really good, even though you probably won't end up going there because you probably won't stay super far away from the center like we are here. But yeah, it was nice. Now we're just gonna stop back at the Airbnb and figure out our plan for the day. It's been raining a bit today, so we haven't really done much so far. We've just been inside most of the day, but we still do want to use part of today to do some sightseeing. So we're hoping it's gonna be better now, and we're gonna head over to the metro and head back to the center. We got off the metro at the Sol station. It's still raining, unfortunately, but we're gonna try to survive hopefully a couple hours to at least see a few things today. We've gotten to the Royal Palace, which is right here behind me. We're not gonna pay the admission to go inside, but we do wanna go around and get some good views of it. It looks really beautiful even from here already. We came over to get a closer look, and that is actually the palace over there. And then directly across, this is the cathedral. And I think we might be able to go inside here. We're gonna go see if we can take a look. We just came inside the cathedral, and it is enormous and really beautiful. We're gonna take a walk around and see it. We just got out of the cathedral and it's really impressive and beautiful. And just as we're coming out, the skies finally starting to clear up, which is really great. And the palace right across the courtyard here looks equally impressive and beautiful, but we'll have to settle for seeing that one from the outside here. I'm sure it's equally nice on the inside though. And it looks like there's a really nice view over that way, so we're gonna try to see if we can get past these fences a little bit closer to see it. Yeah, the cathedral and the palace both have a really beautiful view over this park down at the bottom of the hill here. We might actually try to go down there next and walk around. So we did come down into the park right below the cathedral and palace there. It's called Campo del Moro, and it looks like it's gonna be really beautiful. We're gonna take a walk through here. We feel like we're completely in a forest down here. It's really cool, and there's some really beautiful fall colors. We're glad we came down here for a walk. It's nice. An escape from the city. We found this fountain here with a view of the palace right above it up there. This place is really beautiful. I definitely recommend this as a place to come take a walk in Madrid. It's really nice. We came up to the top of this nearby hill and we have a really good view from here. We can see the sun setting and also have a really good view of the city and especially the palace and cathedral. It looks really beautiful from here and you can really see how big the palace is from this perspective. So aside from a really nice viewpoint, what's also up here on this hill is Templo de Debo right here behind me. Apparently this is an Egyptian temple that was actually moved here from Egypt. I'm not sure what's inside, but there's a really long line to get in right now and it's starting to get really cold. So I don't think we're gonna wait right now, but it does look really cool from the outside. We do have one more really exciting thing left. We just got off the metro at the Santiago Bernabeu stop. We're going to a Real Madrid soccer game. It's one of the Champions League games. They're playing Braga, I think, from Portugal. Should be pretty exciting. Okay guys, we made it to our seats. This looks like it's gonna be really exciting. We're actually already getting the loud environment warning on our Apple Watches that it hasn't even started yet, so yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. Yeah. And the view from our seats is pretty good, actually. We're in section 528. We didn't know what to expect, but we can see everything from here, so it's pretty good.
It's really cool.
Okay, so the game has started. Madrid is in white and Braga is in that blue color. Already pretty exciting, as you can hear. So just a minute ago, there was a penalty kick that Braga got, but Madrid blocked it, so that was pretty exciting. By the way, neither of us really know anything about soccer. I'm a sports fan, as you may have noticed by my jacket, mostly an American football fan, not this kind of football. So we're going to try to figure it out as we go. I mean, we know like the basic rules, but it's kind of a new experience for us. It's halftime now. Madrid scored and took a 1-0 lead. It's been pretty exciting so far. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really exciting, and the fans are really loud. That makes the atmosphere even better. So yeah, we're really having fun.
Yeah. Hopefully it stays exciting for the second half as well. We're gonna go get back to our seats and get ready for the next part.
Yeah.
Madrid just scored 2 goals, so it's 3-0 now, and they've had a bunch more chances too. So definitely becoming a one-sided game. But I guess we're seeing why they're known to be one of the best teams in Europe.
They just made substitution, and Luka Modric, which is the only player we know about, is now in. So we're even more excited, and now we're following with full attention.
The game just ended. Madrid won 3-0. We're gonna head back to our Airbnb and we'll give you our final thoughts. The metro is a complete mess. There's this whole crowd of people waiting to get down into the station. I've never seen anything like that. That is crazy. So we're probably gonna walk back. Luckily, we're only like 30 minutes away walking, so we're gonna do that instead this time, I think. Okay, we made it back to our Airbnb. So even though the game didn't end up being close at all, really, I still think it was a pretty cool experience. What do you think?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We wanted to do a lot of different things here in Madrid so that we can feel and get to know Spain better and how actually Spanish people spend their free time. And this was a great choice because we actually saw how many Spanish people are really into the sports and the soccer. And it was really fun. People were really crazy about it, and that made it even better experience for us. So yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I definitely think it was a cool cultural experience, and I'm glad we chose to do it. Although I have to say, the Braga fans from Portugal were really crazy, and I think had a lot more energy than the Madrid fans, even though they were losing. They stayed, they stayed all the way till the end, even when Madrid fans were leaving, and they were just kind of going crazy the whole time, it seemed. And there was also another game going on while we were here. Atletico Madrid, the other team here, was playing like a Scottish team. So there were a lot of Scottish people around that seemed really passionate as well. So if anything, something I would want to do is check out a game at one of those smaller teams because they seem to have a lot of energy and enthusiasm, which I think is pretty cool. But this one was still really fun. We're glad to see what was considered to be one of the best in the world. So definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, for sure.
And that closes Madrid as a whole as well. This is our last day. We're going to be traveling tomorrow. And we liked the city. We had a pretty good experience. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I actually really like it. The streets, the architecture, it's just beautiful. Madrid has a lot to offer, so you definitely need a lot of days like to actually see the whole city. So you can't just see it in one day or two, but definitely like 3-4 days or even 5 days if you want to see every corner of it. You really need more time, and also if you want to do any different activities like the game or a night out, we definitely recommend it because those were the things we had the most fun here, and I think that it's just unique experience. It's a beautiful city, definitely a little bit too crazy for me. It's really big and there's just so many people compared to the smaller places we've been so far. It's kind of just all over the place, but yeah, it's just my opinion that I like maybe a little bit smaller places, but I definitely think it's a nice city and has a lot to offer, so definitely recommend coming here.
Yeah, definitely so big. There's so much we didn't see here, so I agree about needing a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's just, there's just so much. And yeah, I think we also agree on Madrid being maybe a little bit too big for us. We tend to not like cities this big as much, is something that we've realized. Although compared to other cities of a similar size, I actually liked Madrid a lot. So yeah, if you're a big city kind of person, Madrid definitely has just so much to offer. I mean, there was stuff to do here that we didn't really find as many options to do in other places. So that was something cool about it. My probably biggest regret about here is that we stayed so far away from the center. Even though Madrid has a really good metro system, actually, it was really functional. It worked really well getting us around. It's just that it just takes so much time to get to the places we wanted to go. I mean, the neighborhood we're in now has nothing to do or see, so it was just like having to travel a somewhat long distance to get to everything we wanted to do every day was a little bit of a pain. So I do recommend staying closer to the center if you can, but obviously that's going to be more expensive.
Yeah, that's the reason why we were trying to be cheap, and yeah, we chose to move around more and take some time to get to the center area. But yeah, again, if you have money to pay a little bit more, it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
So.
But again, overall good experience. We did like it.
Yeah.
But we still have more to see in Spain. So yeah, we still have a few more cities to see. If you want to see which one is next, then come join us tomorrow.
Yeah, stay tuned.